Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love Goals review, y'all. This was the final episode where they had all of the couples or people sit on virtual Zoom or virtual therapy with Spirit and just discuss where they are currently in their relationship. Okay, so it started off with Brian and Sunday, which I feel like has to be one of the most successful couples from the show. Like, they really gained a lot, and that was one of the topics that they discussed, was how much people showed up for Sunday. An overwhelming positive response to Sunday and her growth on the show. And I was just like, yeah, that's how I felt. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. But I would like to know, when do y'all be asking questions? When do y'all post to everyone questions for said reunion show? Let me know, because I never catch these posts so I can send y'all my questions. What's going on? Okay, next season, somebody send me the link or something to let me know when we asking questions about reunions. Okay, Brian actually did go and break up with all of the other women he was in relationships with, and he did it in person. Sunday was like, oh, you did it in person? He's like, yes, he did it in person. He said that it was hard, it was difficult, but he did it. He and Sunday are engaged. She's wearing her ring on the right hand. Okay, we'll get to why I'm pointing that out. So everything's good with them, but they did have somewhat of a setback with his baby mother. So apparently the baby mother didn't want Sunday to meet Brian's son right away, I guess. Like, I'm not sure when the time was supposed to be right, but either way, Sunday met the son, and that caused issue for her. So it was a setback, you know, and they're probably still dealing with it, but it's just like, oh my God, girl. Like, he put a ring on this lady finger. It is what it is at this point. Also, there's been some back and forth between Benzino and Sunday on social media. Even though they left the house on good terms, I guess when the show re-aired and people giving their opinions about things, it kind of reignited the beef. But Sunday and Brian say they're taking the high road. I said, good for y'all. Good for y'all, because y'all know Benzino can't find that high road unless he's high on a road. Okay, that's the only time Benzino knows anything about the high road. Also, since we've been in quarantine, Sunday has become extremely domesticated. Okay, Brian is getting used to having breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day. Okay, she is cooking. He wakes up to breakfast, and it's like, okay, Sunday, look, listen, sis, listen. Hold some of this shit back for when he actually marry you. Okay, because y'all just engaged for now. All right, and I just feel like sometimes when women are in love with men, they give so much up at the beginning of the relationship before they get what they really want out of it, which is, you know, a real commitment. And sometimes people will put a ring on your finger, and that ring will sit on your finger for years, and you will never sign a marriage license. So I just kind of feel like, all right, now don't be cooking them all them meals. Okay, dinner, nigga, you got to figure out your own breakfast lunch situation. Or, you know, if I cook breakfast, I'm not cooking dinner. Like, you got to cut some of that off. Okay, you can't be giving up that much. You can see him over there just like, well, I'm getting used to this. Like, pull it back. Pull it back. But they're doing well, and I'm very happy for them. I'm glad that this was such a good experience for Sunday, because you can tell that this was something that she really needed. And I love a reality show that is real when it comes to this therapy situation. I love when people actually get something out of it and have an aha moment and go on to a better section of their lives based off of what they've learned from the experience. And it's not just allowing people to exploit them or exploiting their own pain for money or for fame. It's actually for some type of spiritual, emotional, mental well-being, you know, some type of gain in that area, and not just in your wallet and, you know, the amount of people that know you and your business, you know, online and everything. So yeah, I really appreciated the show for that, and that was shown through specifically with Sunday. Like, that was definitely a redeemable moment. So next we got Spin and Q, and Q looks very nice. Like, I liked his whole ensemble. Okay, and Spinderella says that she is a different person. She really gained a lot from the show and from the therapy and from the poetry session. You know, everybody gained something specifically from different areas of the exercises. You know, like Sunday had a really visceral response when, you know, they were beating things with a bat. You know, I had a visceral response. Like, when she was beating stuff with a bat, I felt the cry coming up. Spin, on the other hand, y'all, I don't know. Spin says she's changed, but Spin is wearing her ring on the wrong hand. Like, there is something that was missed with Spinning Q. Something that was not tapped into, something that is wrong, that was not, you know, focused on. Like, I don't know what it is, y'all, but something about Spinning Q leaves something to be desired. Okay, and I don't know what it is. Comment down below and tell me if I'm the only one feeling like this, but there's something with Spinning Q that's just not cementing for me. Everybody else's experiences seem to, you know, solidify something for them, change something for them. And even though Spin is saying that, are you really that different, Spin? Are you really voicing your opinion much more than you were before? Are you really not being passive aggressive? Because something tells me that passive aggressive is just in your makeup, and I don't know if you're going to be able to get past that to this aggressive part, you know, in which you're telling everybody fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cute for the show and in the poem and everything, but in real life situations where when you are being stressed out about something, will you respond that way? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. And the situation with her and Q, something always felt like, even though their relationship seems solid, there's something not being discussed. There's something not being talked about. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it just feels incomplete to me. Spirit does ask Spin about how she feels about Salt and Pepper. Was there any reconciliation? And no, she has not talked to them. She's not gonna talk to them. This is what it is. They barely talked to that girl when they were still in the group. Now that everything is over, you know, and we're suing each other, there's not gonna be any reconciliation and we friends and we cool. Now, it's never gonna be that, because it wasn't that before. It was never that. And Salt and Pepper are at a point, I feel like, in their lives where feeling superior to somebody is important for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you were popping at one point and you are now like a legend, but you're a legend that still has to tour. You know what I'm saying? You're a legend that has to get on a reality show. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get in that area, there's a certain level of yourself that is always trying to keep hold to the feeling that you are better than somebody. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but that's what I see when I look at Salt and Pepper. So no, I don't think things are ever going to be really cool between Spin and Salt and Pepper. It is what it is. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Y'all, Coolio and Mimi, I don't know what's going on. Coolio has not changed. Coolio went from being gone for 3 days to now being gone for 30. Mimi is still sitting next to him, even though she has all the attitude, all of the problem with him. She's still sitting next to him. And I'm glad that Spirit said, I hope, you know, something has changed the next time I check in on you. Either you're not sitting together or you are and something has changed. But as they're sitting in front of us right now, nothing has really changed. They're still arguing. He's still trying to make it seem like they both backed off of the relationship, but he's trying to make it seem like they both backed off of the relationship. But no, we can obviously tell that that's not what it is. Mimi is like, no, say I, don't say we, because I make plans, I call, you don't. You get ghosts, and that is what you do. And he's like, well, she knows that I'm gonna be there for her if she really need me. And she was like, I could be dead on the side of the road. You don't answer the phone. How the hell do I know that? Okay, so yeah, y'all, I'm over Coolio and Mimi. And if Mimi wants to be dragged around by Coolio talking about, you know, he's getting into his music and all of that, Coolio, at this point, you should have used your music money to give you some business that has longevity. And next, Teresa and Dwayne, y'all. Teresa and Dwayne say that they didn't really have to have a conversation with Dwayne's friends once they got home, because they all watched the show and they understood that they needed to back off. Nobody wants to look like a pedophile, so they're gonna back off and not be around as much and learn to take their ass home sometimes, which is great. In the meantime, in between time, Teresa and Dwayne started a Don't Touch Me movement, where they go around to schools and talk to kids about, you know, what these things are, because a lot of people don't want to talk to their kids about these things, and things happen to them because you're trying to protect them from something and somebody's taking advantage of the fact that they don't know. All of that playing doctor and all of that type of stuff that happens with kids sometimes, or them not knowing exactly what sex is because nobody has talked to them about it. You know, nobody's asking them if everything is okay. And a lot of them, like Teresa, grow up thinking that's just the way things are, when that is not the way things are. That is not the way they should be. You should not be taken advantage of. You should not have a fatherly love for your mama's boyfriend and have him slip into your bed at night, all for your mama to turn around and call you a slut at 14. That type of shit makes my nerves bad, okay? Makes me want to punch people in the face, okay? But anyway, they're going around making sure that kids understand. And also she wrote a book. So Teresa has done a lot of things to deal with where she is and the things that she has been through in her life. You can tell that she's much stronger now. Dwayne didn't have really that much to say. And Teresa also wanted to extend an apology to Benzino through Spirit, because looking back on the show, she didn't need to add to everybody shitting on him in that moment. Even though it was honesty, Sunday and Breon had already took it too far. And when she comes in saying he's acting like a girl, that made the situation even worse. And I'm glad that she clocked that, because that wasn't appropriate. Just saying. I don't think Dwayne or Teresa are going anywhere, but I'ma just say that sometimes silence makes me, you know, question things. Like, is he okay with this strong Teresa? Is he okay with this I'm doing what I'm doing Teresa? Like, he seems to be fine with it, but you know, there was something about their segment, now that I'm thinking back on it, that makes me question if they are good as a relationship. Because we were asked about the friends, we were asked about Teresa and how she's dealing with her situation. How is their relationship? Are y'all having sex? Are y'all closer? Like, is there intimacy going on? Like, that is something that I felt was left out of the discussion between Teresa and Dwayne. But let's move on to Althea. So Althea is interviewed alone, obviously. She and Benzino are not together. They're not going to be together. Althea, I feel like she only learned a little bit. She learned that she doesn't have to always add fuel to the fire. She doesn't always have to add to the argument. She doesn't always have to show up for the damn fight. Okay, that's what she really learned. But ultimately, she still looks at Benzino like he's the narcissistic, you know, issue in the relationship, as if her playing with his feelings is not also a part of the issue. Okay, but Benzino's ass is crazy. Althea feels like there's nothing that she would change. She does feel like she learned a little patience. I'm like, child, I guess. But she says she's tired of being blamed for the situation, and she's ready to find love outside of Benzino. She's ready for this to just be over. And then we talk to Benzino. Benzino comes on. He says that people have been really supportive of him. I think because they realize that Althea will work a damn nerve, and that she also tries to diminish him just like he tries to diminish her. Benzino appreciated Teresa's apology through Spirit. He recognizes Teresa as Dwayne's wife, so he wasn't going to have an issue because he has respect for Dwayne. I don't know why that annoyed me, but it does. Like, as if, you know, a woman's only value is tied to the man that she's with. That that irks my spirit, but I'm gonna let it go. Spirit asked him, you know, where is he now in his life? Like, how has he grown? And he's just talking about he gonna keep going and keep hustling. I'm like, hustling has absolutely nothing to do with this conversation, Benzino. This is about mental and emotional therapy. This is about health. This has nothing to do with your hustling quality. This has nothing to do with you being able to make opportunities for yourself and other people. This has to do with, are you dealing with your issues, or are you still spinning around in your mind having temper tantrums when shit doesn't go your way? Are you growing up as a man? Okay, Benzino, we're asking. I don't think so. Benzino is instantly emotional and doesn't like being asked if he still has feelings for Althea. And it's like, why can't you answer the question without feeling like, I'm not gonna get over her, y'all gonna ask me about her. Y'all ask me about her, I'm not gonna get over her. That's stupid. That's stupid. You can definitely get over somebody and still be asked about them. That's your baby mother. Even though y'all seem to have a situation to where y'all can pass y'all baby off without seeing one another, y'all still are gonna have to come into contact with one another at some point because y'all share a child. So Benzino, nut the fuck up and stop with all of the crying. Y'all not about to be together no more. You need to move on. You need to let it go. You need to take responsibility for your actions in y'all relationship. She's not the only issue. She's not the only problem. Yes, people were there to support you, but you're also an asshole, Benzino. You're like, you know, all of that, you know, woe is me, and all my life, and nobody loves me. But you know, my mom and my dad, they love me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm a hustler. Like, nigga, pick one. Like, goddamn. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Benzino starting to cry because he was asked if he still had feelings for Althea just made me want to smack the shit out of him. Like, what are you crying for? Is that mean? It's probably mean, and I don't care. Spirit says that her door is always open. And I'm glad that there are people like Spirit out there. That's probably why I didn't become a psychologist. Because I'd have told Benzino, if you don't stop all this fucking crying, like, what are you upset about right now? What are you upset about? Because you want to be with her and you can't be with her? Get over it. That can't be the first time that's happened to you. It's been years. Get over it. It's been damn near a decade. Get over it. You and this girl ain't about to be together. Y'all not supposed to be together. I don't care how compatible y'all are. Y'all are doing this. Let it go. But yeah, y'all, that was Love Goals. That's my opinion on the little last episode. I hope y'all enjoyed my review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Love you so much. See you in the next one.